स्वागत है आपका शॉर्ट हैंडियंस गॉट इट चैनल पर। वीडियोस अगर पसंद आ जाएं तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। लेटेस्ट डिक्टेशन और जॉब नोटिफिकेशंस को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन प्रेस कर दीजिएगा ताकि आपको टाइम पे आपकी डिक्टेशंस मिल सकें। थैंक यू सो मच।
Ready? Start. I believe that the social security cover needs to be widened to minimize the miseries of people below the poverty line. Accordingly, I propose to introduce two more schemes during the next financial year: a special scheme for landless agricultural laborers, the Khetihar Mazdoor Bima Yojana, which will provide benefits of insurance cover as available under Janshri Bima Yojana, and a pension of rupees 100 per month to the beneficiary on attaining the age of 60 years. In the case of beneficiaries who join the scheme at a young age, some periodical payments at the end of every 10 years are also envisaged. The beneficiaries will be required to make a small contribution towards the premium. A Shiksha Sahyog Yojana, to provide an education allowance of rupees 100 per month to the children of parents living below the poverty line to meet the expenses of education during their studies from 9th to 12th standard now. Meanwhile, I have some good news for workers. The wage ceiling for coverage under the EPF and MP Act 1952 has been enhanced from rupees 5,000 to rupees 6,500 to promote the welfare of employees. I propose to enhance the ceiling for government contribution of 1.16% of monthly wage of employees to the pension fund from rupees 5,000 to 6,000 per month. The extra expenditure on this account is estimated to be rupees 77 crore per annum, whereas the organized sector is at present covered by various pension, provident fund and gratuity schemes. The unorganized sector does not have adequate social security coverage. I am asking the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority to look into all these issues and provide a roadmap for pension reforms by October 1, 2001. Journalists have to increasingly take greater risks in covering terrorist and other violence-prone incidents. As an acknowledgement of their services and sacrifices, and with the expectation of a better treatment at their hands, I propose to set up a journalists' welfare fund with a contribution of rupees 1 crore under the grants of Ministry of I&B. My colleague, the I&B Minister, will announce the details of the scheme. Our entertainment industry, particularly the film industry, not only provides the much needed fantasy to millions of our people who live in an otherwise harsh and cruel world, it has also emerged as an important segment of our economy and holds great promise for the future. 2 years ago, I provided for this industry the same tax exemption that was available for merchandise exports. A few months ago, the government issued a notification under the IDBI Act whereby entertainment industry, including films, has been declared as an industrial concern. Banks are in the process of finalizing guidelines for financing such projects that are bankable. I hope that the film industry will take full advantage of these measures to bring about a greater degree of professionalism and transparency in these operations and will not do things chupke chupke and certainly not chori chori. As I have already stated, the most serious problem is the poor state of the fiscal health of both the central and state governments. The combined fiscal deficit of the two. Stop. Over.